Alright, hi guys, I'm michaelerkelens. I don't know uh, if you guys might know me or not. Anyways, so hopefully I'll be leading Kairos 95, and I am a huge procrastinator, and should have gotten all of this done way beforehand, but I didn't. It's 3 in the morning, 3:19 to be exact, and I'm leaving on a retreat for a week in 6 hours. So that's wonderful. What else? This video is probably going to have to be broken up into two. I hope I'm going to be able to get into 10 minutes or less, but it should be. Um, but I am Latin American and I talk a lot, so that's a problem. So I'm going to. No, never mind. Anyways, I want to give a talk on Kairos. Hopefully, I can give the Why Are You Here talk. There's also I asked for that one or the piety talk, and because it's 3:20 in the morning, I'm just gonna do the Why Are You Here talk. I have both prepared, but I'm only gonna record this one just because I really need to go to sleep because I have to wake up early, actually in 3 hours, to go get fingerprinted for Kairos. Yay, fingerprinting. So, um, alright, so I'll start. So, hi, my name's michaelerkelens. I go to Santa Clara, for you guys who don't know me, the university up north, and I am super, super excited to be leading Kairos. I just went on the college version of Kairos about 6 months ago, not even that, 4 months ago, and it was an absolute amazing experience. I am so glad that I got the opportunity to go. But even more so, I'm reminded of when I wanted to go on Kairos, my first one. I went on Kairos 83, 8300. That we had a theme. It was after 300 came out. It was super amazing. Anyways, um, I wanted to go so bad because my brother had gone 6 years before me, and ever since I was in sixth grade, I just, what are all these secrets? What do they do? Why do they learn? Why are they all so like lovey-dovey afterwards? And plus they have cool shirts. But anyways, that was something I just really wanted, and now I get to be a leader, and I'm super excited to be on the other side of the retreats now, to be able to give you guys an experience that you guys hopefully will remember and hopefully will carry on into college and into your future. So, Kairos, will you'll all be getting notebooks. My notebook is this one, nice and pinky. However, just to show you how important those notebooks are, this is my original. Woo, see, 8300. It's important. Um, so these notebooks are super important. They're gonna be able to help you figure out what's going on, what talk's coming up next, everything. So the leaders will pass them all out, right? And can you guys just take the moment to put your names in it? That way we know it's your notebook. We know that we can give it back to you. No one else will be reading it. It's personal. If you put anything, you can be assured that that's yours. It's it's safe. Do not worry. Um, so once you have your name, after every talk, so throughout the week, if you guys could write the leader's name that's giving that talk and the talk name. So obviously under mine, give the Why Are You Here? That's the name. And my name, michaelerkelens, Erkelens. I know, it's Dutch, strange. So cool. You all have that. Um, so what is a retreat, especially Kairos? It's hard to describe for each individual person. It could be completely different. So how could I best concisely put it? Um, the best way that Kairos leaders in the past have found it, and in my book, I was going through it, is basically a retreat is an experience about yourself, others, and God. So it's that important that I want you guys to write that down. So again, it's a retreat is an experience of yourself, of others, and of God. Yourself, obviously, you guys chose to be here. A week off your out of your summer, you guys, you're searching for something that just is gonna help you out through the senior year, through this transition. Of others, that'll make a lot more sense at the end of the retreat, just for the fact of this is a community. You guys are all seniors. This is your last year. You're gonna grow really close to each other. And of God, God is pretty much everywhere. He's part of your life, and this retreat helps you figure out who He is in your life a little bit better. Um, so the retreat, it's super important that you guys understand that you need to be present. You can't just idly sit by. It's not a spectator sport. You can't just watch things happen. It's you can listen, you can be quiet, that's fine. Not all of us are flamboyantly talkers and all that jazz, but you guys need to be present, participate. Listening's participating. If you want to share your opinions, share your opinions. Talk with just one person. If you're comfortable talking to everybody, that's great. But you guys have to always be mindful that whatever you put into it, you're going to get back. The other thing you guys need to understand is no one is going to jam things down your throat for ideas. No. Just because it's a Catholic school that we go to, or you guys still go to, I go still to a Catholic school, but um, we're not going to put those ideas into your heads and try to convince you and brainwash. No, it's not about that. It's about you discovering who you are. Again, it's a retreat, it's an experience of yourself, of others, and of God. Um, there's several different levels of participation during the retreat. Um, three of which I found is going through the motions. You could go day by day, just like how most of you guys go. Wake up, go to school, go to first period, then 5 minute passing, second period, 10 minute passing, third period, first or second lunch, etc., etc. It just becomes this routine that's like just going through the motions of the day, trying to figure out when's the next sleep-in day, when does school end, all that funness. So you can go through the motions, but there's so much more that you can take out of it. The other one that you can do is listening and sharing from the depth of who you are. I try to describe myself to people, and how do I best do that? And I love sharing my story. I don't have the same old story. I came to the United States when I was 6. I didn't speak any English. There was a kidnapping threat on me and my brothers. I've never gone back because of it, never got to say goodbye to anybody. And it was tough. But I'm so glad that I live here now and that I have an amazing opportunity to be here, obviously. But it's sharing something about me so you guys can understand. It comes from deep within me. And you'll have feelings and emotions that you want to share. And we want to know you. Your small groups they want to know you. So be willing to share that. And the third level of participation you can have, which I think is the most important, hint, hint, aka you should have written those two down, but this one is being willing to grow and change as a result of what you learn about God, about yourself, and about your relationships. Repeat, 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 so they get it. Okay, for me, that was search. I I have I have a pretty good concept of who God is in my life. I can't grasp God. Obviously, He's huge. He's incomprehensible. But seeing how He acts in my life to affect others was really important. And that's something I never considered before. And so there's always growth. There's always something you can take out of every single situation. And that's super important. Kairos gives you an amazing opportunity to do that. So I have 30 seconds left in this video, so I'm going to pause it here and do the other one. I'm almost done. Yeah, of course. So I'm almost done. So I will see you in video number 2. My screen's over here. I have 2 screens. Anyways, I'll see you in video number 2.